Hi, my name is Dr. Lumina, and welcome to this journey through the exciting world of global influencer marketing. Today, we are going to explore the topic of managing global influencer campaigns. In this session, we'll dive deep into the strategies, tools, and best practices for executing influencer campaigns on a global scale. We will examine how to balance local and global goals, the importance of cultural sensitivity, the legal considerations involved, and the techniques for managing time zones, budgets, and influencers across multiple regions. By the end of this session, you will have a clear understanding of how to manage successful, culturally relevant, and legally compliant influencer campaigns across the globe. Let's begin. Overview of global influencer campaigns. Global influencer campaigns are crucial in today's interconnected digital landscape. As brands reach across borders, they need to create campaigns that speak to a global audience while also addressing local cultural differences. In this slide, we introduce the key components that make up a successful global influencer campaign. The essence of global strategies lies in understanding how to align local goals with broader brand objectives. It's not just about a universal message. It's about finding that sweet spot where your brand message stays consistent while being adaptable enough to resonate with diverse audiences. A global influencer campaign requires comprehensive planning, including the selection of the right influencers, ensuring legal compliance, and maintaining flexibility across multiple regions. These components set the stage for the deeper exploration of each factor that contributes to global success. Global strategies, aligning local and global goals. Aligning local and global goals is a critical aspect of managing global influencer campaigns. While your brand may have overarching goals, the execution needs to be tailored to meet regional market dynamics. In this slide, we explore the importance of balancing local market needs with global consistency. By carefully aligning the brand's message with the regional preferences, you ensure that each market feels represented while maintaining the global brand identity. This balance allows companies to create campaigns that are not only locally relevant, but also globally cohesive. Regional marketing must factor in local tastes, media consumption habits, and cultural sensitivities, which may vary significantly from market to market. Successfully bridging these local and global needs leads to more engaged audiences and stronger global campaigns. Adapting to diverse markets, flexibility and strategy. Flexibility and strategy is paramount when managing global influencer campaigns. Every region is unique, with its own social, political, and cultural influences. To succeed in a global campaign, brands need to remain adaptable to these market differences. In this slide, we discuss how staying flexible with global strategies while maintaining a consistent brand voice can yield success. For example, a global brand may need to adjust its content for different countries' tastes, customs, or even humor. Local influencers play a significant role in this process, as they help craft messages that resonate with their audiences in authentic ways. When these influencers bring their regional expertise to the table, campaigns feel more genuine and relatable, which increases their effectiveness. Cultural sensitivity, understanding global audiences. Cultural sensitivity is one of the cornerstones of a successful global influencer campaign. Understanding the cultural values of each target market is vital to avoid missteps and create meaningful connections. This slide dives into the importance of recognizing and respecting cultural differences when crafting influencer messages. It's essential to research and understand cultural taboos, traditions, and local nuances before launching a campaign. Influencers, especially those deeply embedded in their cultures, can be your best asset in this process, as they will naturally understand how to avoid controversial topics. Brands that ignore cultural sensitivities risk alienating audiences and losing brand credibility. Therefore, when brands adapt their messages to local cultural contexts, they foster trust and long-term loyalty with their audience. Navigating cultural taboos and values. Building on cultural sensitivity, this slide emphasizes the need to navigate cultural taboos and values. Every culture has specific norms, values, and taboos that brands must understand to avoid backlash. In some regions, certain imagery or language might be acceptable, while in others, it might be highly offensive. Here, we discuss how thorough cultural research and collaboration with local influencers can help mitigate these risks. Local experts can help ensure that the campaign does not inadvertently cross boundaries, which could damage the brand's reputation. By being proactive and understanding the local cultural landscape, brands can navigate these challenges smoothly and create more authentic and respectful campaigns that engage their target audience. Global legal compliance, ensuring ethical influencer campaigns. Legal compliance is another crucial pillar for global influencer campaigns. As regulations vary significantly from country to country, brands must ensure they are operating within the legal frameworks of each market. This slide covers the importance of understanding the legal intricacies involved, from advertising laws to disclosure requirements. Legal issues can arise if influencers fail to disclose paid partnerships or if content violates local advertising regulations. Brands must work closely with legal experts to create contracts and ensure compliance across borders. Additionally, by making sure influencers follow local regulations, brands not only avoid legal penalties but also uphold ethical standards, which is crucial for long-term success. Adhering to advertising standards in influencer campaigns. In the digital age, where influencer marketing is a key component of brand strategies, adhering to advertising standards has never been more important. This slide highlights key advertising regulations to follow, including transparency in sponsored content and disclosure practices. For example, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, in the U.S. mandates that influencers disclose when they are paid for content. Similar regulations exist in other regions, and brands must ensure that influencers follow these guidelines. By adhering to these standards, brands can build trust with their audience and avoid legal pitfalls. Ethical and transparent campaigns foster a better connection with audiences, as they feel confident in the authenticity of the influencer's recommendations. Protecting your brand, avoiding legal pitfalls. As global campaigns grow in scale, so do the risks of legal challenges. In this slide, we discuss best practices for legal protection and contract considerations. A well-drafted contract ensures both brands and influencers understand their obligations, including content ownership, deliverables, and timelines. Intellectual property protection is especially important, as brands need to clearly define who owns the content produced. In addition, risk mitigation tools such as insurance can protect the brand against unexpected legal issues. When influencers and brands work within clearly defined legal frameworks, the likelihood of disputes is minimized, ensuring smoother collaborations and more successful campaigns. Planning multi-country influencer campaigns. Planning a multi-country influencer campaign involves several strategic steps to ensure the campaign resonates in each region while maintaining brand consistency. In this slide, we explore the process of planning a successful campaign across multiple regions. The first step is to identify key markets with high potential, based on audience demographics, influencer activity, and market conditions. Once the markets are identified, setting clear regional goals helps ensure that each market's specific needs are met. Choosing the right influencers in each market who can authentically represent the brand is equally important. By managing resources and influencers effectively across borders, brands can execute campaigns that are both globally unified and locally impactful. Budgeting and resource allocation for global campaigns. Effective budgeting and resource allocation are critical to ensuring the success of a global influencer campaign. In this slide, we delve into how to manage your campaign budget across multiple countries. One of the first steps is to allocate funds based on the potential reach and ROI of each region. This means adjusting the budget for regions that show higher engagement or offer a larger target audience. Flexibility is key in this process. You may need to reallocate funds based on campaign performance and emerging opportunities. Finally, maintaining transparency in budgeting and tracking spending ensures that resources are used efficiently and can be adjusted as needed for better results. Coordinating multiple influencers in different markets. Coordinating influencers across various regions requires the use of effective management tools and strategies. This slide discusses how to manage influencer relationships across different time zones and ensure consistency in the campaign. Centralized management tools allow for easy tracking of influencer content, content scheduling, and communication across regions. Establishing clear communication protocols with influencers ensures that everyone is aligned with the brand's goals and timelines. By monitoring performance consistently across markets, brands can make adjustments to maintain campaign effectiveness and engagement. Language localization, translating the message accurately. Language localization is crucial when expanding influencer campaigns to global markets. This slide discusses the importance of translating not only words, but also cultural nuances. Influencers need to craft messages that resonate with their local audience while staying true to the brand's voice. Accurate translations ensure that the message is understood as intended, preventing misunderstandings or offensive content. Language also extends beyond words, as the tone, style, and idiomatic expressions must be adapted to fit the local culture. By focusing on linguistic accuracy, brands can connect more deeply with their audience in each market. Localization beyond language, adapting visuals and content. Localization is not just about language. It also involves adapting visuals, memes, and content to fit local cultural norms. This slide explores how to ensure that content aligns with regional preferences for visuals and messaging. Adapting visuals ensures that images and symbols used in campaigns are culturally relevant and appealing. Additionally, memes and humor can be powerful tools in localizing content, but must be carefully chosen to avoid cultural misunderstandings. Adapting the campaign format, including the layout and content presentation, is equally important to ensure compatibility with local platforms and user behaviors. By aligning content with local preferences, brands can increase engagement and campaign effectiveness. Managing time zones, scheduling and coordination. Time zone management is a significant challenge for global influencer campaigns. In this slide, we discuss how to handle time zone differences when scheduling content and campaigns. With influencers spanning multiple regions, timing becomes a critical factor in maximizing engagement. By using scheduling tools that automate posting times based on the influencer's time zone, brands can ensure that content is released at the right moment. Synchronizing content launches across regions helps maintain momentum and creates a unified global experience for audiences, boosting the overall success of the campaign. Aligning global launch times for maximum impact. Aligning global launch times ensures that your content is shared simultaneously across markets, generating maximum impact. This slide emphasizes the importance of coordinating content releases across regions to maintain a synchronized campaign. By researching the best engagement times for each region, brands can optimize content distribution for higher interaction rates. Maintaining consistency in messaging while tailoring the content for local audiences is key to ensuring that the campaign's message resonates with different markets. Synchronizing global campaigns creates a cohesive brand experience and strengthens the global reach of the campaign. Building international influencer relationships. Building long-lasting relationships with influencers across different countries is crucial to success in global campaigns. This slide explores how to cultivate these relationships through personalized communication, trust building, and cultural understanding. Influencers must feel valued and appreciated, which leads to more authentic and impactful collaborations. By understanding cultural differences, brands can foster better communication and create stronger bonds with influencers. These relationships result in more successful and sustainable campaigns that benefit both brands and influencers in the long run. Engaging with local influencers for greater reach. Local influencers are essential for expanding a brand's reach and ensuring that content resonates deeply with regional audiences. This slide explains how working with local influencers helps brands gain authenticity, build trust, and enhance engagement in specific markets. Local influencers know their audience's preferences and cultural nuances, making their endorsements more powerful. By leveraging their insights and influence, brands can craft content that feels more personal and relevant. Engaging local influencers in a global campaign ensures that the message is tailored and impactful, leading to better outcomes. Managing influencer expectations across regions. Managing influencer expectations is critical for a smooth campaign execution. This slide discusses how to set clear goals and timelines with influencers in different regions, ensuring that expectations are met. It's important to communicate regularly with influencers to align their efforts with the campaign's objectives. Different cultural expectations may influence how influencers approach their work, so being mindful of these differences helps set realistic expectations. By managing these expectations, brands can avoid conflicts and ensure the campaign is executed smoothly, yielding the desired results. Tracking global trends in influencer marketing. Tracking global trends is vital for keeping influencer campaigns relevant and engaging. This slide emphasizes how staying informed about market shifts, platform changes, and audience behavior allows brands to react proactively. By using analytics and data, brands can identify emerging trends in specific regions and adapt their strategies accordingly. Monitoring global trends helps brands stay ahead of the competition and ensures that their campaigns are always fresh and aligned with current consumer behavior. Future of global influencer campaigns. What's next? As influencer marketing evolves, it's important to anticipate the future trends that will shape global campaigns. This slide highlights the increasing influence of platforms like TikTok, the growing demand for authenticity, and the expansion into emerging markets. By understanding where the industry is headed, brands can future-proof their campaigns and stay ahead of the curve. New technologies like augmented and virtual reality will also play a significant role in shaping how influencers engage with their audiences in the future. Recap and final takeaways. In conclusion, managing global influencer campaigns involves balancing local needs with global brand consistency, maintaining cultural sensitivity, adhering to legal standards, and fostering strong influencer relationships. Localization is key to ensuring that campaigns resonate with diverse audiences, while strategic time zone management and resource allocation ensure a smooth execution. By staying informed on global trends and adapting to emerging markets, brands can create successful influencer campaigns that resonate across the globe. Thank you for joining me on this journey through managing global influencer campaigns.